David, to you now. Can we just have a little chat about the workflow integrations that you went through and the logic that you used to go through that? And how do you reduce the friction and duplication of this of all of this data and make it seamless for the agent?
Well, I mean, probably the best way is just to do a little demo. If you don't mind, I can share my screen
Yeah,
quickly,
sure.
and I'll kind of cover off on the two scenarios where it might be someone who wants to do it themselves. Perhaps they're not. They want to do the onboarding, the KYC, or know your customer and the VOI themselves. So they can actually do that through FormsLive, through the AML forms that we will be putting out there. Now, these are based off the kind of the AUSTRAC starter packs, so where you can start to gather information for your customer. And so here's one I prepared earlier. This is the onboarding for an individual or a sole trader. And perhaps you don't have all the details because you might not be in front of them filling out this form yourself. You could actually send this off via info request and get the customer to actually fill it out for you, so they can fill out all these details. And this is the beginning of the onboarding of finding more information about your customer. Obviously, part of that process is identity verification, or you must provide certain primary identification documents like passports and driver's license. And so then you can upload those files and save and complete into FormsLive. So it's very, very simple. But doesn't have all the bells and whistles, say, an easy AML process would. Now, obviously, what we will do is these forms will be related to your normal day-to-day forms. So if you've got an agency agreement, this could go straight into this onboarding form for your vendor, or you can connect to a system like Easy AML. So if I go over here to connections, and then I connect to Easy AML, this is connects very quickly because I've done it previously. Now, normally what I would typically do, let's say I'm trying to sign up a vendor to sell a property, and here's one I've got prepared earlier, and the vendor is here myself. I can go straight over here to my AML KYC sidebar, and that loads straight into Easy AML. I can just click submit request, and that effectively starts the process that I just did before with the onboarding, but all through Easy AML. So I can go in here and in entities, I can list individuals. And you can see here David's popped up. And in the meantime, I've got my SMS here on my phone as a customer, and I start my ID verification process and start answering all those questions. So there's
This will be a similar process for Secure Exchange or any other AML provider you've got within FormsLive.
Correct. I mean, Secure Exchange, I think, will be very interesting as well in terms of how that integrates. Like you were saying before, Alex, you answered one of those questions on the chat about either share. Well, you talked about Reliance, about sharing information between businesses, but also, if you're only doing a few transactions, what can you do? You want to be able to leverage the technology, but not have to pay a big amount. And I'm sure there'll be solutions for everyone in all those different scenarios.
Thank you, David.